True heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space. He needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Deep cross. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Climbs up big! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Pedri and Araujo. Balda. Pedri.
Threads one in. Well, that is not the best ball.
And he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Gets his pass away.
Barrios.
For Koke. Griezmann. Played out to the left flank. Lino. That is lovely. Lino's cross. And that's been repelled.
They've certainly set out...
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Gavi. Yamal.
Out to the left it goes.
And Balde. Pedri.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Lino.
Proves too strong. Yamal.
And it's Lewandowski.
It's Pedri. And Balde.
De Jong. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
It's Pedri.
De Jong. Very nicely done. And that's been won straight back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Looking for options for movement. Could try cutting inside here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Christensen clears it away. Nice Nice control, decent ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Aimed in towards the centre.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Lino clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
And here's Lewandowski.
Molina. And Molina. Gently done. Gavi. Koundé. This is De Jong. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run-up. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Lino. Koke. Searching ball that into space. Balda. And Araujo. Pedri. Now Christensen. Moved on forwards. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Jimenez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yamal. Lewandowski! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski with a definite foul there.
Barrios.
Javi Galan. It's been a pretty frantic start, a lot of front foot pressing. And here's Koke, out towards the flank.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Barrios.
And it's Griezmann.
It's looking pretty clear now, Peter, that the wide players have been told to get the balls in much earlier here.
Yeah, Jim, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, crosses that are not carefully selected, but they are very effective.
Christensen. And it's played forward.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Galan. Alvarez.
Spread out to the left. Over to the left. Lino. He can get that clear. And he whips it in. Massive lead!
Yamal.
Lobbed in behind. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Griezmann. Lino. Samuel Lino! Just a whisker away. Jimenez. It's a pretty loose pass.
De Jong. Forwards and with intent. Molina. Alvarez. Some really good ball movement. Out to the left it goes. Lino. They get a throw in. And out to safety. Lino. Jimenez. First quarter of an hour gone. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And Pablo Barrios. Played out to the left flank. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, sweet feet. Koke.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Barrios. And it's Jimenez. Forward it goes. He's a sharp little ball here. Griezmann. That's tidy. Molina's cross. And that has been cleared. De Jong. So what can they make of this? Back into the middle. Played out wide. That could spell trouble. Now it's Griezmann. Christensen. And Araujo. De Jong. Koundé. Spread out to the left. It's a good spell of possession, this. And it's Koke. And the shot's on him. It's Griezmann! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Barrios. And Jimenez. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Longley. That's going to go a long way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rafinha. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gavi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafinha. De Jong. Fiddles it through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Shifted upfield. Pedri. And Rafinha. Rafinha. Pedri. This is De Jong. He's going to be disappointed with that. Galan. Looking to hit the front line. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Jimenez. Christensen. This is De Jong. Gavi. Now Christensen. De Jong. Now Christensen. Balda. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the keeper's got it again. Galan. Aim forwards. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Pedri. Shot could be on. Yamal! And they've got a throw. Ball's out once more. He's had it taken off him. Balda. It's run loose here. And it's been taken straight back. Koke. Longley. Played forward. Gavi. Oh, it's just a little long. Koke. And it's Griezmann. And it's Koke. Oh, good spread. And Molina looks to the other side. Miller smoothly does it. Galan. Lewandowski. De Jong. No, that's been intercepted. De Jong is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Gavi. And that's not going to reach. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Alvarez. Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lino. Into the box. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. It's Griezmann! Goal!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Gavi. Yamal. And they win it back again.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Forward it goes. Barrios. Out to the left it goes. And it's Griezmann. Played out to the left flank. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Cross into the box. And that was very necessary. Lewandowski. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Koke. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And he's forced to go back. Jimenez. He's played it long. Oh, that's a key interception. Araujo. Now Christensen. Gavi. Now Christensen. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Molina. Molina just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Lewandowski. Barrios. Longley. And Pablo Barrios. And it's Griezmann. Played out to the right. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Rafinha. And he's managed to get free. Oblak sends that a long way. Yamal.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And the Lewandowski! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yamal. Lino. Griezmann. Defending of the desperate variety. Interesting ball. Towering header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Koundé. Yamal. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Strong running down that left flank. Longley attempts a clearance. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, super ball. Cross from Rafinha. And they've been given a corner. And it's been taken short. Petri with the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And it's Griezmann. Alvarez. Over to the left. Lino. And Javi Galan. Now here's the delivery. Ter Stegen has that under control. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Pedri. Played out to the left flank. Pedri. He's cut it out. Lino. Good spot, he's seen the run. Alvarez. Hit into the middle.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
De Jong. Balda. Rafinha. And Balde. Now it's Lewandowski. Rafinha. Balda. Pedri. It's Gavi. Looking to break at pace. Barrios. And here's Griezmann. Christensen. Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. Forwards and with intent. Spread out to the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Pinches it off him. Pedri. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Araujo. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And here's Lewandowski. Nice sequence of passes, this. He's been picked out. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Great run on the overlap here. Koundé. Cleared without complication. That'll be a throw. It's going to be another throw. Koundé, De Jong. And there's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So we're already into the second period. Jimenez. Longley. And Pablo Barrios. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Christensen and Koundé. Christensen and Araujo. Pedri. Oh, can he get onto this? Alvarez. He has found the way through. And it's Griezmann! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Pedri. And Araujo. Pedri. Barrios. And it's Jimenez. Longley. Shifted upfield. Lino. Alvarez. And Javi Galan. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Here's the ball in. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Rafinha. Balde. Pedri. The referee's awarded a free kick. Tries to get it clear. Gavi. Alvarez. Koke. Gently done. And the counter is on. Succumbs to the pressure. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Koke. Alvarez. Had a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Pedri. It's Gavi. Koundé. This is De Jong. Barrios. And here's Griezmann. He's got a side of goal. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range. Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Barrios. Out to the left it goes. Mulder. Alvarez.
He's a shot.
There's the shot! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Pedri. Araujo. Now Christensen. Lino. Just eases him off the ball. Christensen spots it and intercepts. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Fiddles it through. Could move up a gear here. And here's Griezmann. De Jong getting this one clear. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Lewandowski. Pedri. Another pass just keeps it ticking over, and he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. True class! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And now he has two. So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, that's a nice ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Out to the right.
Well, he seems to be operating on a wavelength all of his own. I don't know what he was trying then.
Balda. Rafinha looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Barrios. Knocks it out wide. Lino's cross. Christensen tries to clear. Balda. And Rafinha. Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? Well, that is one way to stop him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking.
And a header! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Christensen. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Great chance! Gavi. Gets his pass away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Koke. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Christensen clears it away.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Spot on, Peter.
Balda. Gently done. And he's there to get it away. Cross from Rafinha.
Tries to get it clear. Great skill, that's nice. Barrios. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Showing great feet there. Lino. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. But there's going to be another change here. Great position here. Keeper's got good distance on that. That has been cut short. De Paul. Alvarez. Correa. Pedri. And Araujo. Moved on forwards. The pass has gone astray. Correa. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Correa. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. De Paul!
De Paul really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Gavi. Araujo. It's Pedri. And it's played forward. Yamal. The muscular approach does pay off here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Lino. Shifted upfield. Now Griezmann. Pedri. Rafinha. Looks to clip it forward. Koundé. Now Christensen. Pedri. Now Christensen. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. De Jong. Mulder. And Araujo. Christensen. This is De Jong. Gavi. And Rafinha. Yamal. Played out towards the right wing. De Paul did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Closing in on goal. Pedri. Barcelona finding their passes. Real chance! That's a half-decent try.
Lewandowski certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Molina. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Longley tries to clear. Tedri. And Balde. Rafinha. De Jong. And Koundé. Gavi. Alvarez. Can he spark a counter here? Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal looking for the runner. And the shot! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Clearly not happy with that. Koke. Molina. Molina. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Goalkeeper's ball. Balda. Now Christensen. De Jong. Now Christensen. Aim forwards. Oh, that's well spotted. De Paul. Jimenez. Christensen. De Jong. Played out to the right. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Alvarez. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good spread. Cross goes in there. And that has been cleared. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now, who's going to be first to this? Out to the right. And he can clear it away. And that's another throw.
And it's Correa. In towards the back stick. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Well, they could break here. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That's a nicely measured pass. Yamal! And that would have won it.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. You may well regret that, you know.
Lino. Opts for safety. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Barcelona finding their passes. Gavi. Koke. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, played right into his path. Jimenez goes sliding in. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Over to the left. Lino gets through on his own. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rafinha, now he's off and running. Rafinha. Molina has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Alvarez. And they can counter here. And here's Griezmann. And here's Correa. Pings it across. Yamal. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Forward it goes. And he cuts out the supply. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. And he's forced to go back. Longley. It's an inviting looking ball, that. De Jong given the lift of his goal. Araujo and Balde. Araujo. This is De Jong. Koke. And it's Griezmann. Spread out to the left. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal. Koundé. Now Christensen. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is through here. Alvarez's cross. And that should be the keeper's. Correa. Griezmann. That's good play. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Longley. De Paul. And that's a throw-in. Barcelona are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Araujo. De Jong. And Rafinha. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Into the last 5 minutes. Koke. Gently done. De Paul. Lino. Christensen. De Paul. Lino. He's got away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Griezmann with the short one. De Paul, can he finish? Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Rafinha. And Balde. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now Christensen. Araujo. Now Christensen. Koundé. Fermi. This is De Jong. Now this could be a chance. It's Griezmann! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Griezmann goes short. De Paul tries a shot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Clears it away. De Paul. Koke. Well, there's the clearance. And a play for a throw. Correa delivers. He's had a hit! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Lino. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shapes to shoot. Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Ball swung in. Four added minutes on the board. And it's Lewandowski. Laid out to the left flank. He's found a way through. That looks a good ball. That has been knocked clear. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Driving forward. Now it's Griezmann. Lino. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Christensen. Koundé. Now Christensen. Yamal. De Paul wins the duel this time. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Looking for options for movement. Lino. And Javi Galan. Lino. It's a throw-in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. He's shifting through the gears here. Correa. It's a Correa! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Balda. And time is up.